From the first day we met, helping out on a family farm for a butler service project, I knew I wanted to marry you. But it wasn't just as simple as love at first sight. It was the way your actions showed what was important to you. From you immediately bringing up your family, to your work ethic, to how thoughtful you were picking a bundle of wildflowers for the family's daughter. You showed me exactly the man you were and still are to this day.
Serena, I love you. I never thought I would be lucky enough to marry someone who will not only be a great partner, but also my best friend. You radiate kindness, put the needs of others before your own, and know how to make people feel loved. But most of all, you make me feel loved. I'm blessed beyond imagination to have a person like you in my life.
For these past 6 years, you have been my constant, unconditionally supporting me and believing in me even when I don't believe in myself. Today, I vow to be your constant, to provide you with unconditional love and support. There will definitely be times where I frustrate and challenge you, but those times are the best moments for us to grow together. And I can't wait to grow with you and to share with you all the beautiful moments we have to look forward to in our life together.
I know that through all my own personal battles for the rest of my life, I will have you by my side. God has blessed us with a truly solid foundation. There is so much yet we have to experience, to do, and to work towards. There are greater things planned out for us in this life, and I know God has put you by my side through it all gives me eternal comfort. You're the most amazing person I have ever met, and I cannot wait to see what is in store for us as we continue to build one another up each and every day. I will give you my all every day for the rest of my life, to be with you in your lowest of lows and to celebrate with you in your highest of highs.
Your presence in my life is the best gift I could ever be given, and I promise to cherish that gift always and forever. With all my heart, Serena.
This is just the beginning. With all my love, Ethan.
With thanks and praise to Almighty God, the author of all life and all love, let us congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Ethan and Serena Kidd.
Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? All right, okay, excellent. Well, I realize I'm the one that's standing between you and food, so we're gonna make this quick, hopefully. as you realize, my wife is a list maker, and this is my list. And this is a list for like the whole wedding thing for me, so it's pretty short. Start out by, we want to welcome everyone. Thanks for coming. We really appreciate it. Thanks for taking time on your busy schedule to come here and help celebrate the special day for Serena and Ethan. You're here because you have all been a special part of their life, and that is exactly why it's really special that you're here. We appreciate it. To the godparents and grandparents, thank you for being such great role models for Serena and Ethan. It's priceless, really. We can't say anything more than that. Thank you. To Serena's Uncle Denny, thank you for your woodworking craftsmanship on the backdrops. Yeah, you did it. I know you did. Serena asked if this can be done, and I told her, I was like, no, you can't bend wood. You can't do it. And then she goes to Uncle Denny, and Denny says, yeah, we can do that. Sure, no problem. Thank you very much. To Tyler and Brittany, it's been great getting to know you and the whole Kit family. It's fabulous. You guys are top notch, and we really appreciate it. And you should be very proud of the fine young man you've raised right there. Excellent job. Thank you. The first time Rhonda and I met Ethan was at Butler University, and Serena introduced us to Ethan, and I don't know, we knew right then that this is a guy that's going to steal our daughter's heart. We knew it. And of course, Ethan was checking all the boxes right away. You know, he was, yeah. I'll tell you right now, fathers with daughters have boxes that you have to check. So any single guys out there, remember that, you know. But yeah, Ethan was respectful, polite, hardworking. You know, he's checking all the boxes, and it's like, holy smokes. But the third box, you know, I only had 3. And the third box took a while. It was later in their courtship. They were courting for a while, and Ethan contacted us and said, hey, I want to come over and visit you and Rhonda. I was like, okay. So this guy drives 3 hours to our house, sits down at the kitchen table with Rhonda and I, and professes his love for our daughter and asked our blessing. And I said, box 3, check. So it's all good. And Serena, you're our baby girl. You always be our baby girl. We really love you and enjoyed. We waited a long time for you, really. Yeah, we waited a long time for you to join us, but it's been a blessing ever since. And yeah, like your godmother Barb pointed out to me, that all them dance classes really paid off out there on the dance floor. So thank you. I feel like I got my money's worth now. Yeah. We're just so proud of you, both of you, and Ethan and Serena. We can't wait to see what God has in store for you both in the next years to come. And we're just happy to be part of the ride for you two. We love you both. We will always love you, and we wish nothing but happiness for you. And saying that, would everybody raise their glass and toast to the new Serena and Ethan Kit? Cheers.
Probably been in that chasing, couple mistakes down, feeling like I'm always racing, heading nowhere bound. Girl, you saw me through the rough, and if I never felt your love, I wouldn't be a wildfire with a lightless flame. Wouldn't be a born to run that finally wants to stay. Wouldn't know this heart I have could hold someone and not hold back. There's a lot of me I wouldn't be without you. have a few bad habits, but I can feel them breaking. All my walls ain't falling down, but you found ways to get around. If you weren't in my arms right now, I wouldn't be a wildfire with a lightless flame. Wouldn't be a born to run that finally wants to stay. Wouldn't know it's hard I have to hold someone and not hold back. There's a lot of me I wouldn't be without you. You love everything I am. Gave this drifter place to land. I wouldn't be a wildfire with a lightless flame. Wouldn't be a born to run that finally wants to stay. Wouldn't know it's all I have to hold someone and not hold back. There's a lot of me that wouldn't be without you.
Where everybody gets to stand up out of your seats. Let's welcome the folks in front here tonight. A bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Ethan and Serena Kidd, everybody.
So, when Serena was born in 1997, I was pretty excited to have a new little sister because that meant I could dress her up just like my dolls and Barbies. Well, what I didn't realize was that my older brother Justin actually got the better end of the deal. While I was getting excited about dress up, he would forever get his own room, and I suddenly gained a permanent roommate. Honestly, though, it actually worked out pretty well because since Serena and I are 6 years apart, that meant we never really argued about clothes or boys. Growing up, Serena was sometimes my annoying little sister, and I was sometimes her irritating older sister. But despite our disagreements, what I came to realize is that not only did I gain a permanent roommate in 1997, I also got a permanent best friend. When Serena was younger, she was the sticker collector queen. She loved old school shows like I Love Lucy and I Dream of Jeannie. She always had some Polly Pockets nearby. And she couldn't get enough of Shania Twain, who she adorably referred to as Shania. She tolerated going to a lot of sporting events and other activities for Justin and I over the years, and she got pretty good at doing her own thing and entertaining herself. I think because of that, she has always been very independent in her own person and really stayed true to herself. I love how our relationship has grown and changed over the years. When we were younger, I was the one giving her advice on things like fashion, and I like to think maybe she liked me just a little bit and looked up to me. Now, there is some proof to support that statement. Just when I thought we had finally finished being roommates after 12 years and I moved to Indy for college, Serena actually came to Indy herself 6 years later. She even ended up being my summer roommate for a few years at my apartment. It was almost like she secretly missed me or something. Sorry. We often get comments about how much we look alike, and you definitely can't deny that we're sisters. But one thing that probably annoys Serena more than anything is when we're together and we accidentally say the exact same thing at the exact same time. Serena's response is usually a look of disgust mixed with slight surprise and saying something like, gross. But hey, when you live and share a room with the same person for your whole life, it kind of rubs off on you. But I have noticed that as we've gotten older, I'm now the one coming to her for fashion advice, so that I can try to remain somewhat stylish. And I'm the one looking up to her in the incredible person that she is and all that she's accomplished so far in her 26 years of life. There are too many things to mention, so I'll just call out her most recent crazy accomplishment of planning this wedding during med school. That's right. Round of applause. Let's go. Despite everything going on in her crazy busy schedule, she never missed any events for all of the important people in her life. I don't know how she does it. She's the most thoughtful, selfless, hardworking, determined, and dedicated person I know. Serena, I could not be more proud of you, and I'm blessed to have you as my sister and friend. All right, now we can talk about Ethan. There are many reasons why I knew Ethan was going to be a good fit in addition to our family. He's a really hard worker, very supportive and kind. He's always willing to jump in and help out. He tolerates our big, crazy family, and he clearly has great taste. As many of you know, Serena and Ethan first met at Butler, go Dogs, and having witnessed their relationship grow over the years, you can tell that they fit together really well. Ethan brings some of the relaxed, carefree nature to the relationship, and Serena brings some of the organization and discipline. But they do also bring out those qualities in each other too. Ethan, we're really grateful Serena brought you into our lives. You're the younger brother I never had, and you really complete our family. Thank you for loving Serena so well. I read this quote recently, and it couldn't be more true. It said, "Being sisters means you always have backup. Even though we annoy each other sometimes, we always know we'll have each other's back." Ethan, I guess I'll have to accept that you're taking my little sister from me, but I'm counting on you to always have her back and put her first. I can't wait to see how your relationship together continues to grow in marriage. Even though I don't have very much experience yet, I do know this. Marriage isn't always easy, but it's totally worth it. Keep God at the center, and always remember that you're on the same team. Okay, so if everybody could raise their glass to a life and marriage full of love, respect, good times, and great memories ahead as husband and wife. Cheers to the new Mr. and Mrs. Kitt.
This is Hannah and Grant. We love you so much, and we're so happy we can celebrate with you.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I'm a classy little shotty who's hunting for a heart to win. Oh, but if you wanna win it, there's no speed limit. Just go faster, faster.
Hey guys, it's Gavin. Just want to let you know that everything about today has been beautiful. The ceremony is beautiful, the venue is beautiful, everyone's been beautiful. Serena, you're beautiful. Ethan, unfortunately, you're still ugly, but we really appreciate you letting us be a part of your day, and we love you guys.
Love you. Bye. Ethan, you actually look great. Just ignore him. Bye. Love you.
Will you win my love? You make my motor run. Will you win my love? Yeah, you're number one. Oh, I'm a crazy little lady, yeah, the kind you just can't slow down.
Ethan and Serena, this is Father David Kidd. Hey, congratulations. Love you both. Please know my prayers for you. You guys are going to be awesome. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, but if you wanna win it, babe, there's no speed limit. Just go faster, faster.
This is Grandma and Grandpa Meg. We want to wish you many, many, many happy years of married life. We love you both very much and hope you can stop by sometime.
You win my heart. Yeah, you get it all. Will you win my love?
you both so much. It's such an honor to be able to celebrate anyone's marriage with them, let alone two of our very favorite people, two people who we experienced, the early days of our dating with.
A cool message. Well, this is Aunt Kathy Kidd. We are having a great time at your wedding, and we are wishing you the very best. So take care. Bye-bye.
Is this on? Yep. I think first off, let's all just lower our expectations from a preparedness perspective. All right? Let's lower it a little bit. But I wanted to say overall, this was a beautiful day, a beautiful ceremony, and I appreciate being here celebrating two friends, not just one, Serena. And, I promise I won't make this solely about Ethan sleeping on bathroom floors. I won't do that, even though it happens way too often. I was given some good advice before kind of writing this speech, and that was to make sure on your phone have multiple versions of your speech in different font sizes based on how many beers you drank. So I landed on 14. So now I want to say some words about my good pal Ethan. We've had the unique opportunity to really grow up together and develop not just as friends but as men together and kind of shape our lives. There have been countless good memories growing up, endless hours of basketball, board games, ping pong, wiffle ball, you name it. And as we grew up, it turned more into golfing, fishing, cooking, and hunting. There's so many good memories or stories that, couldn't make the cut with my 5 minutes here today. But I do think that I can truly make fun of him for just about anything. So that is the plan today. And in the spirit, I want to share a few stories attached to some themes overall about my friend Ethan. Part 1. Convincing himself and everyone around him he knows how to do something when he clearly does not. When it goes wrong, it's often followed by an angry, "Give it here," or an incoherent mumble by my buddy here, Ethan. And, in his defense, it occasionally does work out, and you can see the surprise in his eyes when it does. An example of that, it's a pretty deep cut, but, when we were growing up, we were on a church ski trip together. He came with me, and we were just learning how to ski. So we were kind of crisscross applesauce to stop. We didn't know how to weave, but Ethan thought he knew how to weave. So, long story short, Ethan goes to, the hardest hill on the mountain and decides he wants to try it for himself and make sure, he knows how to do it. He's confident. He's been through a couple hills. And from this, he gets very acquainted with the back of a pine tree. And he has to end his ski trip a little bit short. He was okay overall. You were fine. But, I do admire the fact that you're not afraid to fail, and that's a great quality to have. Part 2. This one's not as funny. This is a little bit more serious, but I do want to commend you, growing up with you, for your willingness to drop anything to help family and friends whenever they need it. I think it's a quality that he shows day in and day out. Aside from the many nights that we've had staying up, sometimes out on a boat, or, talking about life, anything we're going through, our Tuesday night catch-ups. One thing that comes to mind is, I think after we graduated college, me for a little bit longer, but we were both kind of going through this phase of figuring out what we wanted to do with our lives. And I remember going up to the lake at that time, spent time with the Kit family, and spent time with Ethan, and we kind of put our nose down and we just kind of worked. We had the lake weed business going, and not weed, lake weeds. That'd be risky to say in this speech. I'm kidding. But we were really preparing for the next phase of our lives together, and that was a really special thing to do with your best friend, where you really got to find, through the hardships, through the applications, through trying to find that next phase, kind of, working together, discussing everything, planning out kind of what we wanted to do long term. And that was really important for both of us, and I want to say thank you for that as, my best friend. I will say, ultimately at that time as well, when I ended up landing my job as well, just to show Ethan's character, I was expected to move down to Dallas in 10 days. I got my job offer, and Ethan drove me down there, the friend that he is, and helped me move all of my stuff as he was, getting into his next phase of life. So I really appreciate that, and just kind of shows the character that Ethan has in a few of the many instances where this comes out. And I hope that the great friendship that you have and those traits transition into marriage, and I know they will. And I want to raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Kit. Cheers.
Well, the road rolls out like a welcome mat.
Here's to the Miller Lights that I've been drinking and the Corona Lights that I will be drinking. And I'll talk to you soon.
I ain't got no kind of plan. But I've had all of this town I can stand. And I got friends out on the coast. We can jump in the water and see what flows. We've been saving for a rainy day. Let's beat the storm and be on our way. And it don't matter to me wherever we are, where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover.
Hello, Ethan and Serena Kit. It's your bestie Cam. So, I can't talk too long because I'll cry. But I want you both to know that I love you more than anything, and I am so thankful that I get to be such good friends with both of you. And it's been such an honor to watch your love flourish, and I can't wait to watch you grow in marriage and be by your side through it all. Love you always. Can't believe you're the Kits. Congrats, guys.
Might feel cold and dark, but nobody wins afraid of losing. And the hard roads are the ones we're choosing. Someday we'll look back and smile and know it was worth every mile. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I wanna be. And honey,
It's Eli. I love you both so much. I don't have the words. I don't think I can ever come up with the words. You're truly an inspiration to me.
Starting over.
Hi, kids. I love you. It's the end of the evening and everything has been perfect and beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I know that God has a special plan for you. Thank you for including us and making it so wonderful.